welcome to Deep Sea Dive. In this episode, we will discuss what the isalpha and isalnum functions do, look at examples of how they are used, and create our own implementations of these functions. The isalpha function tells us if a given character is an alphabetical character. That is, it tells us if the character is one of the characters lowercase a through to lowercase z, or one of the characters uppercase a through to uppercase z. The C17 ISO standard gives the function prototype and a description of what the isalpha function should do. The isalnum function tells us if a given character is an alphanumeric character. That is, it tells us if the character is one of the characters lowercase a through to lowercase z, one of the characters from uppercase a to uppercase z, or one of the characters 0 through to 9. And the C17 ISO standard also gives the function prototype and description of what the isalnum function does. Isalpha and isalnum take an integer value as input, and as output will give a non-zero value which represents true if the input is an alphabetical and an alphanumeric character respectively. Otherwise, the output is 0, which represents false. For example, isalpha will return a non-zero value for character inputs of lowercase a and uppercase a, and a 0 value for character inputs of 5 and hash or the pound character. Isalnum will return a non-zero value for character inputs of lowercase a, uppercase a, and number 5, and will return a 0 value for the character hash or pound. So the difference being between the two is that the isalnum also includes the number characters. So the isalpha is essentially a subset of the isalnum. Our implementation will support the standard ANSI ASCII values. So for the lowercase alphabetical characters A through to Z, the ASCII values range from 97 to 122. For the uppercase alphabetical characters A through to Z, the ASCII values range from 65 to 90. And for the character digits 0 through to 9, ASCII values range from 48 to 57. Using the isLower and isUpper functions described in a previous episode, we implement the isalpha function by checking if the input character C is a lowercase or uppercase alphabetical character. And we also implement the isalnum function by checking if the input character C is a digit character using the isDigit function described in a previous episode, or is an alphabetical character using the above isalpha function. That's everything for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.